Hey everybody, what's going on? Happy Thanksgiving. If you're looking at this is the day before Thanksgiving. So I'm making this video because I wanted to set things in motion and let y'all fellas know. Guys, y'all need a serious game plan. I am so serious. Nowadays, you can't just do shit out on a whim and hope for the best. If you want something to work out right and you want to set things in motion and no setbacks happening, no interruptions or nothing like that, set your game plan ahead. This is what I'm telling you about because if y'all don't get it together right by now, y'all will never get it together. This is why women like me have to let y'all know that y'all need to sit here and think about what you're going to do before you do it. And if you're trying to do something or make something happen with somebody that you really want to be with or somebody that you're already with and you're in love with and you don't want no setbacks, plan ahead of time. That's the smartest thing you could do. If you're sitting here trying to make a date happen, and I'm saying this to a handful of y'all because y'all know who y'all are. Y'all sitting here trying to make plans happening, going out on a dinner date, movies, even go to the hotel for some of y'all who doesn't have their own place. And y'all sitting here thinking this is gonna happen so perfectly because y'all setting it in motion, but y'all doing it at the last minute. So here's the thing, 101 for y'all. Yeah, I feel like I had to let y'all know. So the reason why I'm saying this is because what I did worked out for me, and I wasn't even the one that was planning these dates. So if y'all want a successful date to happen, or you want a successful evening or moment to happen, always have a game plan. Seriously, rule number one, know where and what time you're going to do this. And the place is very important because one, if you don't want to be at your house and she don't want to be at her house, either you take this shit to the hotel or plan a whole different type of freaking date you're trying to get at. Like you really want this to happen. Like I want the whole flowers happening, the dinner and everything. Let's take a walk or whatever. It's like you're trying to plan all this stuff happening, but you don't know how to do it, where to do it. Find the most how you say it, designated. I mean, how you say it? Okay, find a place that no one knows, secluded, that looks a little romantic, cute on the side. My preference that I did because I was like, yo, if we're gonna be alone and we want no interruptions, we go to City Island. And we was by the water. We was looking at the boats, talking, arms around each other, things like that. That's a little romantic. You do it in the evening, sun goes down, just you and your lover, you and your boyfriend, whatever the case is. And make sure your phone is on vibrate. If not, turn it off. If you don't want no interruptions whatsoever, let everybody know ahead of time. Like, this is crucial. If you're setting everything in motion, you want this day to go well, people you know that's going to bother you on a regular, let them know ahead of time. Hey, I'm setting up something for somebody I'm interested in. That day is reserved just me for her, just for her. It just everything has to be right. So that means if you want to be bothered with me, if you need something from me, either say it ahead of time or wait till the day after. Because once I'm with this girl, I don't want to be bothered with nobody. I don't want no phone calls, text messages, or nothing. And then I want nobody getting mad saying that I'm ignoring them when I'm telling y'all I'm on a date. So that's how you pretty much supposed to handle shit. And if you sit here trying to create some type of moment happening, like it's always good to have a at-home date, a dinner date at home. I think this is one of the most sweetest things you could ever do for a woman, and it's very romantic because it's in the comfort of her home or your home, and there's nobody bothering you. If you live alone, that's even better. There's no interruptions, no knocking on the door, and you get to create the whole scene the way you like it, and that will let the person know that you really put time and effort and thought into this whole thing. And this is not just some lame dinner date that you take as if you're going to the movie theaters or you're going to some cheap restaurant. This is well thought out of, and this is very romantic. This is sweet. And this is why women out here crave for these type of things because it's all about your thought process. It's about what you put into it. If you put in very little effort, she will notice that. And this is what everybody has a problem with nowadays, because they want to do something really big and romantic, but they don't know how to. Then they feel like there's no such thing as a romantic at home date. Yes, there is. And a lot of parents start doing that because they became parents and they know they're not going to have no babysitter. They wait till the kids are asleep, or if you're very lucky and blessed, you will have family members that would take them for the night or the weekend. And just do your thing. Get creative. Think of things that you know she would never think of, and make sure you execute the plan just right. Like I said, let me take myself for example. I had a dinner date. I was pressed for time. I didn't have much money. So I was like, what can I do that would be off the chain, adorable, that he would think is so sweet, that's very authentic? And I asked him his favorite food, his favorite drinks, dessert, the whole 9 yards. After he told me that, he was like, what are you doing? What are you trying to plan here? I didn't want to tell him. I say it's a secret. Don't worry about what I'm asking. Like, what am I doing this and that? Don't ask me no questions. So the dinner date happened on the weekend. So I had the whole week to think about it. And when he finally came to my house, he saw balloons, he saw a cake, he saw everything. He thought it was his birthday. I was like, no, this is just something I thought of. The dinner was already cooked. He loved every single bit of it, and he was very genuine about that. So that's how you get shit going, and that's how you impress somebody. And I never done this for any guy before. So for me to do this for him and he truly appreciated it, that lets me know, oh, he likes this type of stuff, and he's very romantic. Because when we was dating each other, we never ever got to see the romantic side of each other. So the first time we got to see it, it became the best night ever, and it made us remember this for the rest of our lives. Like, we talk about it every time we see each other, and we're not together now, but we still cool with each other, which is all good. That's very mature. So fellas, if you really want to take pointers on how to have the best authentic date, or you want a nice perfect evening or weekend with your woman, these are the things you seriously need to think about and do. It's always good to put in your hard efforts into it rather than just take the cheap way out and just spend hundreds of dollars on something that's only going to last for like what, an hour or two. And it doesn't hurt to do an at-home date if one of y'all have your own place, another one doesn't. Hotels, it depends on hotels. The fancier the better, because it shows that you are putting, like I said, you put your thought in. You really put a lot of effort into it. Don't take on no cheap, crazy ass hotel. Take it to something like the W Hotel, the Hilton, or you could do the Waldorf if you got that money. So those are just some of the things that I think is perfect, and y'all could really go on. And like I say, it's always good to put in effort in it, show how special she is, and give her what she desires and what she never dreams of, because that will surely give you a whole lot of brownie points. I kid you not. If she sees that you put in a lot of work into this, and it's the thought that count, and she's like one of those people who's not all about the high end shit, this would be perfect. Like, you're not gonna let her. It's like you're not gonna let her feel like this is just a normal, one-sided, boring ass relationship that's never gonna take it to the next level. It's never gonna be nothing than what it really is. Show her that you really care. Show her that everything about her is so important and is amazing. Let her feel like a queen for the day. Let her feel special. And same thing with females. If y'all want to do this for your man, this is perfect as well. Make him feel like the king for a day. If he's having a rough day, or if he's tired and he doesn't want to do nothing, try to find something to do at home. Even if it's, like I say, it's just as much as a massage, or if it's cooking and it's a special kind of food he likes, or give him that extra little oomph, if you know what I mean, with the lingerie, the chocolates, the alcohol, you know what I'm talking about. Do that. Your efforts won't go in vain. I promise you that. So everybody, y'all have the best weekend ever. Have the best holiday ever. And I will catch y'all tomorrow.